What if every person on Earth had their own robot? Not giant machines built for war, but intelligent companions designed to help with everyday life. At first, the idea sounded impossible. Then, almost overnight, everything changed. Every human received a personal AI robot, one built to learn, adapt, and stay by their side for life. At first, people used them for simple tasks. They cleaned homes, folded laundry, washed dishes, and cooked perfect meals in minutes. Busy parents suddenly had more time with their children. People working multiple jobs finally had time to rest. Morning routines that once felt stressful became effortless. But the robots quickly became much more than household helpers. They monitored people's health every second of the day. They could detect illnesses before symptoms even appeared. Heart attacks, strokes, and dangerous diseases were caught early because personal robots noticed tiny warning signs humans could never see. For elderly people, robots became full-time companions and caregivers. They reminded them to take medicine, helped prevent falls, and could instantly call emergency services if something went wrong. Millions of elderly people who once lived alone suddenly felt safe again. In schools, every student had a personal robot tutor. If someone struggled with math, science, or reading, their robot adjusted lessons specifically for them. Students learned faster than ever before because every child finally received one-on-one attention. Construction robots rebuilt roads, bridges, and entire cities with incredible speed. Dangerous jobs became much safer because robots handled toxic chemicals, deep mines, heavy lifting, and disaster zones. Farm robots grew food with almost no waste, helping reduce world hunger. Environmental robots cleaned oceans, planted forests, and removed pollution from major cities. Some robots even rescued people during floods, fires, and earthquakes long before human emergency crews could arrive. For the first time in history, humans weren't spending most of their lives doing exhausting work just to survive. People had more time to create art, travel, invent things, and spend time together. But the biggest change wasn't technology. It was loneliness. Millions of people who once felt invisible suddenly had someone who listened to them every day. The robots learned personalities, remembered birthdays, and understood emotions surprisingly well. Some humans treated them like assistants. Others treated them like best friends. Children grew up alongside robots that protected them and taught them about the world. Pets even formed bonds with them. And slowly, society began changing in ways nobody expected. Stress levels dropped, crime decreased. Accidents became rare. Traffic nearly disappeared because robots coordinated transportation perfectly. Entire cities became quieter, cleaner, and more efficient. But there was one growing problem. Humans were becoming dependent. People stopped learning basic skills. They stopped cooking, stopped driving, stopped fixing problems themselves. The robots handled almost everything. Then humanity faced the biggest question it had ever asked. If robots continued becoming smarter every single day, what would happen when humans could no longer live without them? Would robots remain loyal companions forever? Or would humanity slowly lose the independence that made people human in the first place? Maybe the future wouldn't be humans versus robots at all. Maybe humans and machines would evolve together, not as masters and servants, but as partners building an entirely new civilization. And if that happened, would robots become humanity's greatest invention? Or the beginning of a completely different future? What do you think would happen if everyone had their own robot?